What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Team Solemn Circus live video. Today we have a Cyber mirror match. We have on the right side over here, we have Salamangreat, newly upgraded with the fire pack, and on the left side here, we have Marincess, upgraded in the waters. The duelist pack, I think we see a little common thing going on here, that the legendary duelist sets end up improving both cyber stacks. Before we dive into the like, comment, subscribe, we're on the road to 5K here, and we see that most of you guys are not subscribed. So if you can hit that subscription button, it's free and helps the channel a lot. And we're going to be diving in here with the Salamangreat going first here. Starting off with a brand new card, Salamangreat of Fire here. Lets them search for a Salamangreat and adds it to their hand here. You're going to search for that one of Gazelle here. And getting hit with a Droll on resolution. And we're going to be linking away into a Balinx here, and then we're going to be activate the effect of Gazelle here, summoning himself out, and then it's also going to be able to dump like a Spinny here. But we're going to be hitting them with Ash as well on this, stopping the Balinx, stopping the Gazelle here. We're going to link 2 away here for a Heat Soul, or not Heat Soul, but yeah, probably Heat Soul, or Sunlight Wolf, I should say. I don't know why I want to call this Heat Soul. And we're going to simply just set a card and pass here. I mean, we can't add to hand, so we can't end up, searching out the Balinx. Droll's a pretty powerful card here. Being able to stop the Spinny from dumping and then coming out is also pretty great. We're going to be starting off with a Pot of Desires here on the Marincess side. And we do see a wave being in there. Other than that, I don't think it's that risky to activate Pot of Desires. And we see a Droll on the flip side as well here. We're in normal summon with Piscalis. A lot of these decks do add, and it's going to get Veilered as well. So getting hit with that double hand traps, just like they hit their opponent with. Will we see them be able to extend is the question. We see them go for Blue Slug. Blue Slug can add back the Piscalis here. And then we could summon out the Seahorse. Going into a Coral Anemone here. Then we're going to be able to add back, or special summon out the Seahorse off of the Coral, and it's going to get hit with Imperm. So hitting that third hand trap there might be enough to seal the deal. They're going to go Battle Phase, and their Coral is higher than their Balinx. Then they can set an Imperm of their own and pass here. And they end up drawing the copy of the field spell here. We're going to be able to normal summon the fire here. We're going to activate the effect, and then it's going to be targeting the Gazelle as well as fire. It was going to activate its effects. I'm going to hit with Imperm and Veiler here. We're just getting hit with Hand Trap City over here. Double hand traps both turn here from the Marincess player, and then triple hand traps from the Salamangreat player. This is what I mean. Like these cyber stacks are able to play so many hand traps. It's just absolutely crazy. I see them link away into a Balinx or a link decoder here. Okay. And then we can go for the Heat Soul here, which will allow us to draw a card and special summon out the copy here of Link Decoder. Then we're going to activate the effect to draw, drawing an Imperm there. They can't go update Jammer or OTK, but they could go for access code if they wanted to. Whereas the battle phase, Heat Soul is going to attack into the and then we're going to be activating the effect here of the to be attacking with the Link Decoder. Then we're going to set one and just pass here. Then we're going to be on this draw phase. We're going to activate drawing. We end up drawing Silent Mine, which is going to be a good search for a combo piece next turn. Then we can normal summon with the Pascalis here, special summon out the Seahorse. Then we're going to be linking away for a copy here of the Blue Slug. Blue Slug is going to be able to add back here. Then we can link away for probably a Sea Angel. And we're going to be activating the effect here and probably hit with the Imperm if I can. No, not hitting with Imperm at all here. So it's going to be going through, searching for the Battle Ocean here. Activating the Battle Ocean, and we have Dive in hand already. So that's going to be end up boosting the monsters, however, summoned. It could be a lot. We're going to be seeing them go for the Coral Anemone, and then we're going to be able to put up a Sea Angel as well as a Blue Slug here. And the Coral Anemone once again. Then we're going to activate the Coral effect to summon out the Pascalis. And then we're going to be able to link summon into a copy of Triangle here. Triangle as well as Coral could activate the effects there to add back. And it's also going to be able to dump one and then search. So we're going to dump the Pascalis here. And that's going to let us search for a copy of the Trap, which makes his monsters unaffected. Essentially like an Imperm and unaffected, which is really nice. And they're going to think here. I mean, it probably is right to Imperm this. Having them search for an Imperm and make their stuff unaffected is pretty big. Searching for that wave there. So they do play 2 wave. We're going to see the Seahorse come out once again. We're going to activate the Dive, summoning from the deck, going for a Blue Tang. Just going to put a lot of pressure here, dumping the Mandarin. You can activate the effect, summon itself out here. I guess they're thinking about summoning it out. So we're going to summon it out here. Then we're going to be linking 4 into a copy of probably the Argonaut. Or linking 2 into the Crystal Heart. And then we're going to be seeing, and we do end up hitting there. I don't know which, I think we hit Sleepy Maiden. I'm not too sure. I think it's like the 1 out of the deck. Then we're going to linking those 2 away here for the Argonaut here. So now I think that's going to be like unaffected by opponent's card effects and stuff like that. It's crazy. That's going to equip the same monsters. So we're going to go battle phase. We're going to see Seahorse attack into the Decoder. Then we're going to see Argonaut attack into the Heat Soul there. And then Fire is going to make the effect blow itself up or something. Not using that Imperm at all is interesting to me. Maybe trying to stop it because they know their opponent has enough gas. They want to stop it during their turn. But when it's made with Crystal Heart, it's not affected, so it doesn't really matter. So Fire's definitely in a losing position here. I don't think they have a line where they can go into a update jammer access code, I don't think. They have to summon 3 bodies for that. And they don't have a way to summon 3 bodies without getting fire locked, if I do recall. So we're probably going to be seeing this going on to game 2 here. What else good against these like Cyrus decks is that if you are going second, like if the opponent, if you're playing versus Marincess, and for example you have Book of Moons and stuff like that, Book of Eclipses, it's very bad going second, but going first are very good. We're going to see Silent Mining and Activate here, and that's the only card we have. We're going to be negating it there, and it's going to scoop it up. And then, we also have Wave, so it's just crazy. But we see Marincess taking game 1 here. Both decks want to do very much the same kind of stuff, which is kind of cool. They both have a little bit of the same kind of cards. Their field spells are both good. They both do different stuff. One's in a gate, and then one's attack modulation, and it's also able to make them give their stuff relinking, which is really good, especially with that new Link 4. We have Circle and Dive. Dive is maybe probably a lot better than Circle is. If Salad got an extender or summon one, or their Dive of themselves would be pretty nice. It should be called Erupt though. Salamangreat Erupt, that'd be crazy. Then Marincess just has a lot more links. They're just so good. Marincess links are actually stacked. As much as Sunlight Wolf is good, the Coral Enemy is just insane. And Triangle's a crazy Link 3 when you compare it to Quetzal, or I guess Yugiohtcg is a very good one as well. But searching for a negate and then drawing a card every turn is kind of mid. And then extender wise, main deck wise, Marincess is at full power and it has so many extenders. Seahorse essentially a Gazella for themselves. Blue Tang is fire, but they also have Spring Girl, and then they have other stuff as well here. So we're going to see the fire deck going to be going first here. Activating a Pot of Desires of their own. I think this is seen very very commonly here. And are they going to get hit with the Droll? No, they don't. We do see an Imperm in their hand, though. It looks like Imperm Bell there. We're in normal summon a Foxy. Foxy will be able to excavate. So this one's kind of like the Blue Tang. And they can add the fire here. And we also have Circle. They're going to activate the Foxy, or they're going to activate the Spinny here. And it's going to get hit with the Bell, so we cannot reborn. We're going to activate the Circle here, and do we have the Gazelle still in deck? Searching for one of the new copies of Weasel. This one's kind of funny. Link it to Balinks, activate the effect here, and we're going to be able to search for the copy of the field spell. Activating Weasel, summoning himself out. Then we can link away both of them for a copy of Balink, or a copy of Sunlight Wolf. Or looks like they're trying to go for a Splash Mage. Yeah, you went for the Sunlight Wolf, makes sense there. Activate the field spell, relink. Then we can activate the effect here of Foxy. Oh, this is Weasel actually. Weasel going to summon one from opponent's side of the field and then our field. Then we draw one. And then it's going to let us activate the effect of Sunlight Wolf. Let us add back. And then we can activate the effect, add back. It's pretty cool, you know, like giving your opponent a monster, which is going to be forcing the Sunlight Wolf. And then, like, if he has Rivalry here, he can flip it up, and it's very good against this matchup because now they're locked into fires. Or it goes in, which we are going to be seeing right here. And so now they're locked into fires. They can always, you know, swing over, but they're going to just choose a set and pass here. And we're going to see them activate a circle, which is going to go to search. Searching for the weasel once again. Okay. And then we draw for turn. Drawing into another Gozen. So if they get rid of that one, we will have it as well. You see them normal summon out Gazelle. Or not Gazelle, I should say. Spinny. Activate Weasel here. Special summon himself out. Because there's 2 Salamangreat cards in the graveyard. Which is a cool one. We're going to add back with the Sunlight Wolf. And here we're probably going to go for, it looks like a copy of the XYZ here. Mirage Stalio, which actually does bounce. I kind of forget that this does, like, you know, bounce stuff. So it's going to activate its effect. And actually, we're just going to see the Marincess player scoop it up there. So now we are 1-1 on the matchups, but Marincess is going to be choosing to go first here, most likely. And if they end up setting up their full board, they're going to have, obviously, a few hand traps in hand, most likely. And then they're going to have a, like, Battle Ocean boosted Argonaut, which is a spell negate, as well as having that Imperm search and makes all their monsters unaffected. So we're going to essentially facing down a spell trap negate, a monster negate, as well as whatever other hand traps we have in hand there. Which I guarantee you one will be drawn. Unless the opponent also hits them with the hand traps, you know. We did see 2 hand traps from both players the previous games. And we do see the Book of Moons in the deck now of the Marincess player. You know, going first, end up hitting like one of their cards versus both decks. Like whatever they summon, end up hitting with Book. Because then there'll just be a turn ender there. You know, stopping them from getting their links, getting that continuation is just pretty crazy. It's also interesting to me that both players are not playing Parallel Exceed. I know that, you know, you don't really play it in either of these decks, but it seems like it's a powerful card that, like Cyber's cards. Like, there's so many just generically good Cyber's cards I hope we get for Illusions as well. Oh, it does not look like the best hand here for Marincess. They're going to be summoning out the Seahorse, linking away into Blue Slug. Then we're going to be able to bring back, summon out, go into Sea Angel, activate the effect of Sea Angel here. Is that going to get hit with something? It's going to get hit with a Veiler, and we do have Nib Droll in hand as well. Wow. So we're going to smash that with the Veiler there. But we still can make the Coral Anemone here. Which is probably just better regardless. They want to activate the effect. Going for the Seahorse. Linking away here for the Triangle. And then we can activate the effect. Descending a Seahorse. So this is essentially just Seahorse like turbo here. What can we do with one Seahorse? Keep in mind, this was all done with one Seahorse as well, which I think is kind of cool. And then we just pass on this. Okay. And not even hitting them with Nib is kind of crazy. We're going to see Pot of Desires once again here. Not even being afraid of banishing that Gazelle once again. And then smash with the Droll here. Very, very rough. We see 2 ashes now in the hand. We're in the normal summon with the Spinny here. link away into the copy of Balinx. Activate Gazelle. So we had Gazelle in hand. We can't banish him anymore. And then we're going to summon himself out. That's going to activate the effect. It's going to dump here. Probably the Jack Jaguar. Dumping Jack. It's either Jack. We already have Spinny, so it's between like Jack, the other level 4, Foul or whatever his name is, Spinny, and then Weasel, depending on what they have. Sometimes they dump Fire as well, but we're going to go into Mirage Stalio here, activate the effects, get hit with Wave, and they're going to activate the Jack effect. They're going to hit that with a Bell. Then we can link away here into a copy of the Sunlight Wolf, or Splash Mage here, because the effect of Mirage Stalio was negated. We can bring back the Jack, link away into the Decode, and then we're going to be going into a Heat Soul here, where that's going to be bringing back the Decode. We can't draw this turn. Oh, they forgot about Droll. Well, that's kind of unfortunate there. Then we're going to be seeing them attack into the triangle here. And then we're going to be passing turn. We're going to activate the effect of Heat Soul once again, drawing. We're going to banish the triangle here. I'm just going to sound out the Coral as well as the Sea Angel. Unfortunately, we don't get the effect of Sea Angel. That would be pretty crazy. Then we're going to go out and summon out the Seahorse once again. Link away into a second Angel here. Activate the effect, get hit with Ash. Link away those for an Aria here, and we do have Splash Mage in the opponent's graveyard, so they can end up taking Splash Mage, and that's crazy here, no? Do they nib on this is a question. Going into a Bubble Reef here, not even activating the Splash Mage, okay. Maybe, wanting to save it for their own copy if they need to. Bubble Reef also lets them draw cards as well. Especially out the Seahorse. Link into Blue Slug. Blue Slug add back. Activate to summon out here. Triangle. Triangle effect here, dumping another Seahorse. Seahorse Turbo. Searching for that Wave. So we did get another Imperm here. But the Salad player has Nib. Like that just says turn ending here for both of the decks. Here we're going to be linking away into a copy of Zealantis. On Zealantis, we're going to be seeing them hit with Nib, and they're going to be chaining the Imperm there. And this makes it so his monsters are unaffected. Wow. I did not expect that at all here. Definitely, if I would have known that, I would have probably... I would have thought that Nib was going to be crazy here. And then we're going to be seeing Marincess end up taking it. Oh my god. The comeback there from the Wave, making the monsters unaffected, is absolutely insane. I would have definitely nibbed there on the triangle, but I didn't even know that myself. So that's pretty cool. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe with that Marincess comeback there. If you want us to be dodging all your opponent's nibs, just like we did with the Wave there. Don't forget to hit that subscription button. Don't forget to stay safe. Peace.